I've had some other saxophone groups in here, and so you're playing in a small room, and what happens sometimes when you start to play really loud is it really starts to get harsh, right? So be careful. There were only a few times in here for you guys where it got to that point where it was like, ooh, I could really hear a little less there. So just be careful. What it also be very careful about tempo. Every once in a while, there's some spots, and I'm not going to blame you 100%, but a lot of times it's your fault, okay? But when there was a spot, and I totally lost where you were in the music because it was just flying by, and I looked away, and then I looked back, and I couldn't find it. There was a spot where you go 1, 2, ba 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 ba. That one rushed in particular, and then when you play ba ba ba, just be careful. And tenor sax yours are ba ba ba. It kind of started to kind of come apart a little bit, right? It wasn't quite lined up. So just that would be a great spot just to work on and clean it up. Okay, get really nice and careful and very very steady beat. From you two, I would like to hear more of the interplay because your parts kind of weave in and out together. And can you guys work on that so it's more like a balanced duet? So we almost have like 2 duets going on here, and then putting it all together. So you're like the rhythm section, or the most part, not 100% of the time, but a lot of times you get that, and you guys are and how can you listen to that and make sure that I'm hearing everything, and that we're playing with that back and forth? Does that make sense?
Yeah.
Yeah. And then the other thing I wrote too was like at H, for example. Who has a melody at H? Yeah. Now, does everyone need to play fortissimo at H? No, probably not, right? Yeah, that's a loaded question. You know the answer to that, right? Okay. So when you get there, you two seem to back off a little bit, right? So yes, it's fortissimo. It's big, bold, and accented. But can you play back just a little bit? So here, let's try that at H. I just want to hear what that sounds like, okay? So you guys just a little bit less. Listen, defer to that right now. And you guys don't play any louder than what you did. Okay, here we go. Ready? I'll start you. 1 and 2 and ready. Yeah, because before it was just loud, and you can hear all the parts, but when you start to really like focus on that, then you're like, oh, that sounds really cool now. Like that was cool before, but this is like super cool. So that's where you've got to work on all those things. And I said at the beginning too, you can shape that opening phrase, which is basically that same thing. You don't have to just go da 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 da. You go da 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 da, and you can add something like that, and then it's like, oh, now we're in a whole new level, and it's nicer yet. Okay, so work on that, all right? Because that would be awesome.